Here we go. So Christy, thank you so much. And I am going to turn it over to you.
Hey, you guys, happy Tuesday night. So originally when I set up my ring light, it was way brighter in here. So now it's like I'm so illuminated. So I hope I'm not blinding anybody. All right, so I am so excited I get to talk to you guys tonight. We are going to be going over the Rise to Summit Challenge and how you guys could be benefiting from this awesome program that Zaya has put together for us. This is like one of those challenges that puts money in our pocket for just showing up to work, right? We are getting rewarded to work. I mean, think of that concept, right? I mean, we should be doing these basic things every single day. That is what we're doing here. So to have someone throw some money on the table for us to grab and put into our wallets, onto our paychecks, for just doing what we should be doing, I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. So I'm going to break down what the monthly challenges are, especially because I know some of you guys are new. So some of these things might be a little confusing and a little hard to kind of grasp when you're first looking at it. I know even me, I've been around for a while and I had to read the commonly like the FAQs, right? I had to read that. So I love the name Rise to Summit. I mean, you guys, Summit is in September, and if you guys have not gotten your ticket for in-person, we're not going to stay on that, but I implore you to do it. It is a game changer. Not just like everyone says it's a game changer in your business. It's a game changer in yourself. I can still remember sitting there listening to Megan talk, and I remember sitting there and I was sitting next to Robin, and I just looked over at her and it was like, we're crying, we're emotional because it is so real and it is just impacts and it impacts our lives. And I'm always looking for ways to be inspired and to be motivated. And you guys have some of the very best people on this team. So to get to be with them in person is a game changer. So Rise to Summit, I think, is just the best name. I so love that name, and it means a lot to me because we are rising to September. So each month, starting this month in September, is Zaya's challenging us. We've got a monthly challenge. There's 3 ways to make a bonus on your paycheck, right? So for me, again, it's a no-brainer. Number 1 is going to be to sell $2,500 in personal volume. So number 1, $2,500 in personal volume will get you a 5% bonus on your commission check. So again, it's based on your total commission. So whatever your total commission is for the month, they're going to give you a 5% bump. Okay, that's amazing, you guys. When I first signed up with Zaya in 2019, Zaya was doing bonuses on commission checks quite frequently then. And it was one of those things that I loved. And the fact that it's back and we can earn it just by showing up to work, you guys, it's a great, it's not even a promo. It is literally a challenge for us to go get this money. So $2,500 may seem daunting to you guys. I understand that. I know some of you guys are like, oh my gosh, I'm like literally trying to hit 1,000, hit that 28%. It all is going to start with goal setting. I still 2.2 years and like 8 months in, I set goals every single month. You should have goals and you should be looking at those goals every single day. How do you get to 2,500? Well, I don't know, you put a party on it if you ask me, right? The basics of our business, right? You show up, you post, you stay consistent, you put a party on it, you open your store for business every single day. So what does that mean? Like our businesses, our virtual little businesses, you have to kind of look at it as like a storefront. And we don't open our doors and turn the lights on and invite people in. No one's going to shop. So you got to show up for work every day. Zaya is rewarding you for showing up to work every single day, right? So that $2,500, putting a party on it, showing up, running your page, being active, posting. I mean, I have my non-negotiables in my business, in my VIP page. I'm a believer in you cannot overpost. Sorry, that is my philosophy. And if any one of you guys are in my VIP page, you know I do not shy away from posts. I literally communicate with my customers all day, every day. I use Scheduler a lot. I am not on my phone all day. So that is how I go for my $2,500. I am using the tools. It was just funny because I was just in a chat with three of my girls talking about our toolboxes of our business. In my toolbox is Scheduler. In my toolbox are tools that I use every day to run a successful business. So $2,500 in sales that month. So think about it. I want you to think about it like this. You're already going to qualify if you hit $1,000 for that extra bump in your check. So whether or not that's 28% or 33% by getting that bump. So now you're going for 2,500. It's going to give you another 5% bonus on top of your whole commission check. You guys, it is money they're begging us to grab just for showing up and doing the work, okay? So that's way number one, 2,500 in sales. And I'm telling you guys, if it seems daunting, listen, I am not discrediting anyone's thought process behind it, like 2,500. Oh my gosh, they're crazy. I'm telling you right now, make a plan. And even if you don't hit it this month, okay, you like the way I look at my plans, the way that I do stuff is I look to see what's working and I look to see what's not working and I look to see what I could tweak. So maybe 2,500 is a really big number for you. So you're going to work towards it. What can you tweak to get yourself there? What's working? What's not working? You are constantly your own experiment. And that's how this business has been for me since day one. Okay. Yes, we do a lot of duplication and a lot of repeat, and it's everything we can pass down, but also we have to make things work with our shoppers, with our customers, with our aesthetic. So to me, this business to me is an experiment, and we're going to get into that in 1 second. But way number two, who wants a 10% bump in their check? I know I do. I know I do. That $2,500 PV and 3 signups, so 3 people that you enroll. You guys, newsflash, 2,500 and 3 new reps is the secrets. Like that's the secret sauce. If you go back to the beginning of Zaya, all of those top reps at the top, they're going to tell you the key to success in this business is 2,500 and 3 reps, 2,500 and 3 reps. It is truly the magic formula. $2,500 in PV and 3 enrollments is going to get you a 10% bump. And you guys, it is doable. I know some of you guys are on here. A lot of you guys are new reps, or some of you guys are just trying to like go to that next level. And you're like, oh, 3 reps. You guys, it is so doable. And I'm going to talk to you about what we're not doing, which is making it seem like it's not doable. Okay. Because I know what it is. Okay. And we're all guilty of it, including myself. So that's a 10% bump in your commission. So if you made $1,000, that's $100 just because you did what you should be doing, right? And the third way is rank advancement. You guys, rank advancement to get another 5% bump, and that is going to be the only one that there's no cap on. Okay, so there's going to be a cap on 1 and 2. You can hit it 1 time. They're not going to keep doing it because, you know, they're going to say, okay, 2,500. If you get to 5,000, great job, but you're still only getting 5%. Rank advancement, if you double, triple, quadruple rank advance in 1 month. What if you rank advance this month and you rank advance next month? I mean, there's no cap on that 5%. So you guys, this is yours for the taking, okay? Remember, bonuses are calculated on the total commission earned. So I know there were some questions in the beginning. You're not going to get an extra 5% commission on your paycheck. Once your paycheck is established, they're going to figure out what 5% of that is, and they're going to add it to your paycheck, okay? So just make sure you guys know that. But remember, number 3, the rank advancement one can be hit more than 1 time. So how do you do this? Okay, for me, it's growing a team, okay? It truly is. Now let's talk about some stuff. When I get that 5% bump, because I have hit 2,500, okay? And if you've hit 2,500, I want you guys to comment in the chat because we should be celebrating it. I know you guys get to see your beautiful pictures over in all of our pages, but if you've hit 2,500 already and you're already getting that 5% bump, call it out in the chat below. If you are close to hitting that 10% bonus, call it out in the chat below, okay? I know for me, and I'm gonna be very frank, and we don't talk dollars, and I'm not going to talk dollars in any way, but what I can tell you about my personal paycheck, okay? I am a numbers person. I don't know if you guys know, I do taxes. I've got a numbers brain. My brain is consistently just spitting out numbers like a crazy person. When I break down my check, for instance, my check last month or my check the month before, I'm confident in telling you guys and I sell a lot. I mean, I know you guys know that I sell a lot. My paycheck is probably 35% my personal sales commission. The rest of my commission is because I have a team. Okay. It's because I have a team. I am able to double or over double my regular paycheck because I've grown a team. Okay. Residual income that comes in, even if I'm having a bad or an off month, because you guys, we all have months where maybe we're not on our game as much as we wish we would be. Maybe something happened in our life and we can't show up in our business the way that we were. Maybe we can't party like we did the month before. There's always something that could tweak our ability to make our commission check. But what is never tweaked is my rock star team, right? We all do this together. I never do this by myself. It's me and Heart and Hustle coming in strong behind me. But what I can tell you guys is my team is what has jumped my paycheck so much every month. So now I'm going to get paid 5% bump, not just on my personal sales commission, but my total commission for me and my entire team. How did I get there? You guys, it started with one rep. It starts with one rep, and then one more rep, and then one more rep, and then this domino effect happens, and then your first rep signs up someone, and then that person signs up someone, and it just takes off like wildfire. Some months are like a wildfire. Some months it's a drought. It just happens in this business. And you have to be secure with where you're at to realize that we're not going to be knocking on doors every single day, signing up 3 reps a month. It doesn't happen like that. But it does start with that one rep. It does start with that second rep, that third rep. Now, what I'm noticing a lot, I'm noticing it on my team, and my team knows because we've already talked about that this week. They're like, oh gosh, here she goes again. Why we are not signing up reps, I know our team has kind of been in a lull, my team and myself included. We are not sharing the opportunity enough. And I'm gonna be very frank and honest. We all go through that. I know I have. In order to get new reps, if anyone thinks they're just gonna knock on your door and come knocking on in, yes, it does happen. Occasionally you'll get one person that's like, I've been stalking you on Facebook and I really want to be on your team. But in all actuality, it is you doing the work, you putting in the asks, you sharing the posts, you sharing the opportunity. And we are not doing that enough. And my own team can tell you, we have this conversation all the time that, oh, I need a rep. I haven't had a rep. Well, when's the last time you shared the opportunity? Now I know the answer because before I ask the answer, I go to their page and I scour. I scour and I'm like, oh, she hasn't done it in a long time. We are not sharing the opportunity enough by any means. And I know Ashley's on here, Ashley Regal. Months and months and months ago, we were talking. I'm like, you need to set a reminder in your phone at least twice a week to share the opportunity. And she was doing that. Sometimes we need that reminder, whether or not you need to put a reminder on your phone on Mondays and Fridays to share the opportunity. I'm doing a challenge right now with my team this week. This whole month has been about the building blocks of our business. Week 3 is share the opportunity. I'm really big on sharing the opportunity, you guys, without sharing the opportunity. Does that make sense? I'm really big about not just sharing the starter kit. I'm really big about not just saying, in the starter kit for $295, you get this and you get a gift card and you get this. And no, I'm really big about my post I did today. I'm going to be traveling all summer with my son for baseball. I'm going to be living out of a hotel. I do not have to tell my boss. I don't have to take PTO. I don't have to worry about missing a paycheck. All I got to do is pack my ring light, pack a bag of Zaya. I work from my phone and my computer. I have freedom. That was my post today. I have freedom to be with my son and to make the memories and to not have to call off. So that is how I shared the opportunity today. Are you using your stories? Are you using those things? It doesn't necessarily need to be $295. This is what you get. This is the pieces, because some of that just gets redundant. People are more attracted to what it's doing for you, how you have changed, what you love about the business, what is different in your life. I love sharing the opportunity without sharing the opportunity. I don't do it enough. I got tied up in tax season. My brain literally melted. I'm guilty of it too. So when I say I understand that we don't do it, but that is why we are having a hard time hitting those 3 reps. So you guys, I'm challenging you guys. I'm challenging you. My team's already been challenged. We are in the middle of a 1 month long challenge, and I'm going to talk about that in 1 second. I challenge you guys to share the opportunity. I challenge you guys not only to share it in your VIP page. Why are we so scared to use our main Facebook pages? I mean, come on, newsflash. Everyone knows we sell Zaya, right? You're putting it in your stories. And at some point in this business, whether you're new or you're old, you have to stop caring what people think. If someone's going to judge you because you're going to post about your Zaya, that's not your person. I don't care if they've known you for 20 years. If they're going to judge you negatively because you have your own at-home business and you're selling leggings and you're helping your family out, that's not your person right now. And you cannot be concerned with that. You have so many platforms to share this opportunity, your main page, your stories, link it from Instagram over to your stories on Facebook. Share the link so people can check out your stuff. There's so many ways you can just, bring that audience to you and bring your business alive. And you have to stop being insecure about it. I think the number one reason we don't share this business is because we are insecure about what people think about us. Oh my gosh, the best weight I've ever lost is giving a crap about what other people think of me. When I thought I didn't care, but when I truly stopped caring, oh my gosh, my whole business changed. My whole confidence changed. I don't care what anyone thinks about me, my business. Not one of my best friends shops for me. One. You guys, I'm Italian. I had like 12 bridesmaids. I'm not even joking. And I've got one. My sisters, they have to love me, right? My friends, one shops for me. Used to hurt my feelings. I really could care less now. And that used to hold me back from sharing the opportunity on my main page or my stories. I'd get nervous. You guys, your next rep is out there. But while you're sharing your opportunity, you might just ignite a party. You might just ignite someone from your main page to want to see what you're up to. Like maybe they didn't know you were doing Zaya. We need to share the opportunity more, okay? Let's see. I have notes so I didn't forget because I know we only have not even 15 more minutes, okay? It is all about the basics. And I say that to my team so much, they probably want to bang their heads against the wall. When things get weird, and I know the last couple of months have been kind of weird in this business, I think we all can say that. I know I could say that. Sometimes we try to get fancy and we think what we're doing is not good enough. And we think we got to try something new and there's a way to try something new and there's a way you're just throwing it all out the window. You guys have to understand that it's the simple things in this business that make it work. We always say the 4 simple steps: reach out, party, follow up, repeat. Those are the most simple, basic steps of this business. And it is so, so true. Literally the building blocks that I have kind of brought my team up on. And when I do my month-long challenges, the other things that I really feel, the building blocks, so those are the simple steps, right? My 4 building blocks that I feel are non-negotiable. Number 1, you got to put a party on it. Amy Ward, she said it the best. Do you need more reps? Do you want to rep? Do you need more parties? Do you need more money? Do you need more VIPs? Do you need more interaction? Any problem you can possibly give me right now, any problem you could possibly say to me right now, put a party on it. Do you need more parties? Put a party on it. You're not asking enough. So many people, and I just said this to some of my girls today in a side chat. We are too focused on the outcome. I did my week 1 of my month-long of challenges. It was put a party on it. I told them 3 asks a day, 7 days, 21 party asks in 1 week, non-negotiable, put a party on it. We get so stuck on the fact that, the first 9 told us no. Now your whole week is ruined. Now you don't want to do it anymore. You have to become obsessed with doing the do, with the action. Who cares what the result is? Because in my personal opinion, this business pays us off in 90 days. Yes, you're going to see some in 30. You might even see some the day you ask. You're going to see some in 60. All those seeds start growing within 90. And there was the one thing I could tell you for sure is I signed up August 29th and my business did not bloom until January into February the next year. Yeah, 90 days. I signed up almost the last day of August. 90 days for seeds to start growing, right? So week 1, building block, put a party on it. Week 2, I did go live for 5. You have to go live. That is how people start to see you. And I had them do silly things like put filters on and bring their pet in and bring their kid in. And I had one girl go outside and put her goats on a live video with her. Give people something that draws their attention to your live. Like, ooh, what is she? She's got a goat? What does she have? Oh my gosh, look at that super cute baby. Look at her puppy. And then they're watching you. And then they're listening to you. And then you made them laugh, right? Bring humor into it. It doesn't have to be so dry. I did like a black and white one, put the big lip filter on, make people laugh. People are here to have a good time, but you got to get their attention, right? So going live for me is a non-negotiable. Week 3, that's this week for Heart and Hustle. They're like, oh gosh, she's driving us nuts. Share the opportunity. We're sharing the opportunity this week without sharing the opportunity. So my challenge tomorrow is going to be for them, I think, what's tomorrow? Oh, to go live and to talk about how we don't pay full price for our new releases if we're cashing in parties. And like Thursday is going to be like go live or post a story. Sure, you could put your starter kit in the story, but you guys can always find different ways. So the thing I was going to teach my girls this week is get your calendar out. On Mondays, leave yourself a note. Mondays, I'm going to share the opportunity by posting in my VIP page. Tuesday, I'm going to share the opportunity by posting in a story. Wednesday, I'm going to share the opportunity by reminding my VIPs again, yeah, I just cashed in a party and I got all this stuff for like $80. So it's that kind of stuff. And I remember in the very beginning, I know Robin and Megan, you guys are going to remember this. In the beginning, and Tasha used to do, was it Tabata Tuesdays? Tasha, like we had like a schedule, like we would kind of follow, like on Mondays was like Motivational Monday, Tuesday, Tasha like did Tabata Tuesdays or something. Wednesday, we did Workout Wednesday to kind of give us content to post. I think you guys should use this and do content to share the opportunity. So sharing the opportunity without being so in your face, like join my team, because you guys, as you start building your team, and if you're a leader, and as your team starts building a team, and as your level 1 start building level 2s, and your level 2 start building level 3s, you guys, that residual income that keeps coming in, that 5% bonus on your whole paycheck starts becoming life-changing. It really, really, really does. And it really starts to compound, and you start seeing the true financial impact that you're having, not only on your life, on your family's life. And all of a sudden, it all just made sense. And everything that you did, the obsession with the action, not the result, all of a sudden the light bulb goes off and you're like, you know what? Those girls know what they're talking about, because it's really happening. But it has to start with growing your team. Sure, that 5% bump is great if you sell at $1,000, right? It's great if you make it to $2,000 or $2,500. It's great on your own personal sales, but it could be so much greater. And I feel like so many of us hold back sharing the opportunity because we think we're not ready, or we think we're not worthy of a team, or we don't know how to be a leader. We have all these reasons we talk ourselves out of going for it. Oh my gosh, you guys, we are not getting any younger. We can't go back and redo last week. We can't go back and redo last month. 2.5 years ago, if I ever could have thought to myself that I'd be sitting here ready to travel the whole summer with my son and know that I could work from the hotel while he's with his team, I never would have imagined that ever. And I'm so thankful that I just believed in myself enough. I'm so thankful that as much as I was so scared to grow this team and I thought I had no clue what I was doing, I jumped and I trusted the people above me to guide me. I trusted that they'd be there when I sent them a message and they were going to respond. I trusted that when I reached my hand out to them, they were going to grab it and bring me with them and be there for me. And you guys, I've never been so supported in my entire life. I feel like if I need anything, I have an army of women around me. And you guys, the same thing goes for you guys, right? That last building block, I told you I had 4, is follow-up. And I know that's one of our simple steps. The gold is in the follow-up, you guys. Your next parties are in your follow-ups. Your repeat customers are in your follow-ups. You seeing that if you're following up with people in a party, are they in your VIP page? If they're not and you're following up, you're re-inviting them because they could be your next rep, your next party, that next girl that's blowing up your VIP page with engagement and playing and posting Show Me Your Zaya and all that good stuff, right? You have to do these little things, right? You know, the 4 C's that I came up with in early 2020, and I swear I've lived with them. It's been my motto this whole time. The 4 C's are consistency. Whatever you continue to do consistently is gonna work, okay? You have to trust that. You can't say you want something and say you want something and say you want something and never show up for it. You can't be consistent one day. It's kind of like a workout, right? I always like to relate things back to stuff that we all can relate to, right? You can't say you want to lose 5 pounds, or you can't say you want to start eating healthier, that you want to work out and do it for a couple of days and don't do it again for another week, and then do it again because you feel guilty, and then, oh, screw it, I didn't do it for like 3 days, so I'm gonna like start on like Monday of like next week. That will get you nowhere, but it also gets you nowhere not only with your health, your fitness, your business, with being a mom. You can't like tell your kids are going to get to like the laundry next week, right? It doesn't work like that. You have to be consistent. The second thing is confidence. If you guys are brand new and you're just starting in this business, it's hard. You're scared. You're uncomfortable. Pushing that live button, asking for parties, asking for people to sign up on your team is so hard, and it's scary. But your confidence comes. It comes with consistency. The more you do something, the more you get comfortable with being uncomfortable, the more you push that live button, the more you ask for parties, the more you do the more you do the thing you're scared of, you get so much more confidence behind you, and all of a sudden, like, you're on top of the world, and you know you could do it because you're obsessed with the action, right? Being coachable. I am still learning stuff all the time, you guys. I learn stuff. And another like good thing about thinking of the workout analogy, I reinvent my parties, not all the way. I have the basics there. I have my basic asks. I have my basics, the way I post. But you guys, I get bored. Just like I get bored if I do the same workout every single day. I get bored if I don't change it up and make it fresh. So I know my VIPs are going to get bored if I'm getting bored. But I think when we get bored, we fall off the wagon. When we get bored, we're not going to show up for our workout anymore. When we get bored, we're not going to want to do the thing anymore. So I find myself, changing the way that I'm doing things, adjusting it ever so slightly. Like, okay, that didn't work, so I'm going to try something different. Or this is kind of boring, I'm going to change the look of Post My Party. Or this vibe isn't going, I'm talking too much here, I'm going to change this. We're constantly reinventing ourselves, but we're not reinventing the wheel. We're just giving it a facelift. We're giving our business a little bit of Botox, right? We're giving our business a little bit of a lip lift, a little bit of a Botox. I think that is so important, and it's what I do all the time, okay? And it's because I'm coachable and I pay attention to what people are doing, and I'm watching and I'm seeing trends and I'm constantly learning. For me, this is an experiment all the time. I'm constantly trying to figure out how I can take my business to the next level and how I can make sure I'm not stuck being bored, and how everyone around me is not being bored either. And it's by trying different things, but most importantly, it's about my last C, and it's about being creative, okay? So in this business, we need to be creative. We need to be innovative. We need to be inspiring. We need to have somebody look at our page and be like, oh my gosh, she's so fun. Like, I love her stuff. It can't be the same thing. It can't be mundane. It can't be boring. So how do you keep yourself from that? You change it up. Just like one day you might ride your Peloton for a week, and all of a sudden that's not working anymore, and you're not noticing your gut changing. So next thing you know, you got to add abs in, right? So now you got to be innovative, and you got to be creative, and you got to keep yourself motivated. There's no difference with our business, okay? If something is feeling stagnant or boring, it's up to you to fix that, okay? That's when you become coachable. Ask your upline. Ask who signed you up. Ask some sideline sisters. Ask for help and reach your hand out. This business is doable when you work the business, okay? You can't wish for this business. You got to work for this business. But the best thing about this business is when you work, when you're consistent, when you when you follow those simple steps, when you create your building blocks for your business, when you share the opportunity, it pays you back and then some. And it is so, so worth it. And all of a sudden that 5% bonus, right? That 5% bonus for spending $2,500. Oh my gosh, imagine what it is when you have that team underneath you, right? And imagine what it is when you see your team getting that 5% bonus, and it just fills your heart because you just know how much that just impacted their paycheck, right? This business is not just about us. This is about the people we sign up, the people around us, the people they're signing up. This business changes. It does truly change lives. I know it has changed mine, but it does start not only with you and your belief in yourself, but with growing that team and feeling like you're worthy enough to have one, and you are. And I'm sorry if you think you're not, you're holding yourself back, because someone out there is waiting for this opportunity. And someone out there, just like you needed it, just like when you jumped, someone else is waiting for you to kind of give them that nudge so they can have the same opportunity that you have, because this opportunity is whatever you make of it, right? So my challenge to you guys, because I'm going to leave you guys with an assignment, because I want you guys to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. I want you guys to challenge yourself, because here, you guys, we're all a volunteer army. I don't work for anybody. I work for myself, right? My team, they don't work for me. Any advice I give them, I'm not their boss. I'm not cutting them a paycheck, and I definitely can't dock them pay, right? I am challenging you to challenge yourself. I want you guys to ask 3 people about the business. I want you to share the business with 3 people, okay? I don't care if it's your sister. I don't care if it's that girl in your page that's just crushing it, right? She's always posting. It doesn't even have to be like, hey girl, here's the starter kit. It could just be like, have you ever thought about doing what I do? Because you would be so good at this. Do you see the way you're crushing your party? Do you see the way that you have taken control? I don't even know why I'm in your party. You're running your party. Have those conversations, okay? So I want to challenge you to ask 3 people between now and Friday. Between now and Friday, we're going to do a post in Dash to Director. I don't need to know their last names. Just say, I asked Tracy, Stacy, and Macy, okay? And I want to challenge you one more thing. I want you all to kind of do my Share the Opportunity challenge along with my girls. I want you to share the opportunity this week. I want you to do it once on your VIP page without sharing the opportunity. Okay, I want you to share it without posting the starter kit. I want you to do one more thing. I want you to use stories. You can put the starter kit in your stories, but I want you to get used to using your stories and figuring out how to use them. And you guys, if you go from Instagram, just so you guys know, and you link from Instagram and you link your Instagram up to your Facebook, you can actually put links in there. You can't do it from Facebook. You have to do it from Instagram. Message me, I will help you. You can do links to your shopping page. You can do links to your website. Get people curious. So do that twice. I want a VIP page one, and I want you guys to use your stories. And then next week, I want you guys to put a reminder in your calendar, and I want you to do it again. And I want you to do it again. And I want you to realize that that thing you're scared of, you're so afraid of, it's not scary. It's really not. And it's really going to be the stepping stone for you to explode in this business. And I want you to write this down with a Sharpie. You know, if you're a child of the 80s and the 90s, you can write it on your hand. Like, you know how you sort of like, I love Ben, and people's names on your hands. I want you to take a Sharpie, and I want you to write on your arm right now, get obsessed with the action, not with the result. I want you to put on your refrigerator. I want you to say it to yourself when you get in the car. I want you to stop valuing your worth in this business. I want you to stop valuing the quality of your work by how many people are responding. They're getting the message, okay? Give them a chance. Their response time doesn't determine your schedule. It's their schedule. What if they're busy? What if they saw it and they missed it? Follow up. It's a simple step. Follow up with those people, maybe in like a week or 2. Hey girl, just checking in to see if you got my message about that party. I've got 2 dates open in May. I would love to see you on the calendar. Maybe they just missed it. Don't be obsessed with the action or with the result. Be obsessed with the action, okay? So that's how I'm going to leave you guys this week. Go get those bonuses. I know there's so many chats down here. I hope someone was able to catch it in. I know someone had said something. Yes, I pack my ring light up with me. I bring it places. Nobody likes to hold their own phone when they're doing a live, and the light does wonders for your skin. So if anyone has any questions, you guys always know my messenger is open for you guys. But you guys, go get that money from Zaya. We have 5 months to make extra money. You've got 5 months to capitalize on that. And guess what? When you start signing up new reps, that rank advancement bonus just got a whole lot easier, okay? So I hope you guys are good. Message me if you guys need anything at all.
Sorry, I was muted. Thank you, Christy, so much. That was awesome. I love it. Who is in for her challenge? Comment. I know several of you already said you're in. I know I always get super fired up after listening to you. You always have a way of motivating people, getting us all excited and ready to jump up and down and work the business. So thank you so much, Christy. I will post the recording, you guys, for anyone that missed. And just so you guys know, our next Dash to Director call will be with Double Zaya executive Mariah Backey, and that will be the first Tuesday of May. So we will be posting that as we get closer. So in, everybody's saying in. Thank you again, Christy. It was awesome. All right, you guys, have a fabulous evening. Thank you all so much for joining, and let's get the 2,500 sales, 3 by 2,500, and get you that extra bonus. Thanks, everyone.